Somebody should start or buy a business in today's world.
Definitely buy it.
Why?
Well, because, it's got a track record. Raising money, like I said.
I actually enjoyed his argument. I knew none of this. I came here and was like, really?
You guys, I'm in one of the wealthiest cities in not just Florida right now, but in the entire world. I'm in West Palm Beach, home to over 60 billionaires with a B. And today, I'm gonna be going around the wealthiest areas, the wealthiest part of West Palm Beach to find billionaires and ask them how they built their wealth and how you can become financially free in today's world. This video is about to be insane from start to finish, so stay tuned until the end. With that being said, let's get this video on the way. Sir, how old were you when you made your first million?
What is this for?
I started the biggest social media business channel in the entire world where I interviewed millionaires and billionaires all over the world on their advice to the younger generation. So I've interviewed people like Shaquille O'Neal, Mark Cuban, the CEO of Nike. What did you do to become wealthy?
What did I do? I've owned 4 or 5 companies.
What was your main business?
Started in printing, then got in the display business, then the carton business, all sorts of things. So now I'm in private equity.
Now you're in private equity.
Right.
What's the most amount of money you made in a single year?
A few $100 million. I mean, that wasn't a big company.
Do you think somebody should start or buy a business in today's world?
Definitely buy it.
Why?
Well, because, it's got a track record. Raising money, like I started with nothing. So raising money becomes very difficult if you're an entrepreneur and a new company. However, if you got a business with a track record, you can go raise money from a bank and then sort of leverage that up to the next deal.
Is it possible to buy a business without a lot of capital?
Yeah, but you've got to have your own track record. I was in the consulting business and the banks trusted me and they knew.
How did you build your relationships with banks?
I did that over a period of 4 or 5 years.
Have you ever lost money?
Oh yeah, I sure have.
Yeah.
But that's part of the learning process. If you're an entrepreneur, whether you buy a business or you start a business, you're an entrepreneur. You're really in business for yourself at the end of the day.
For people that don't understand private equity, how do you make money in private equity?
You buy companies. The private equity model is you buy a company and you use the assets of that company to borrow against those and ultimately pay those off through the cash flow of the business.
Among the most successful people that you've met throughout your career, what do they all have in common?
I think whether you're a billionaire or a millionaire, most guys that get into that status are willing to take risks. That's the bottom line.
Were you a big risk taker?
Oh yeah, for sure.
What was the biggest risk you took that maybe a lot of people were telling you not to do?
My second deal, I leveraged my house, everything, to buy the company.
You put everything on the table?
I put it on.
Why did you do that?
I felt very comfortable that I'd be able to...
Were there some people telling you not to do it?
Oh, for sure.
Were you a little crazy? Just a little bit?
No, not crazy, but I think, you have to really have a lot of confidence in your ability and yourself.
Did you always have that self-belief, or did it come over time?
No, I had it. I always had it.
What is a lesson about money that banks don't want people to know?
I don't know if banks don't want you to know this, but leveraging and understanding the difference between margin and the velocity of cash.
Explain that real quick.
The Walmart model. So Walmart, they make a little bit, but they turn that cash so fast, they still make a lot of money. A lot of people don't really understand. They tie margin to how good the business ultimately is going to go. They forget the velocity of cash and the velocity of turning cash.
Did you come from a rich family?
No.
Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah.
How did you change your family's trajectory? What was your turning point to financial freedom? What did you see that made you want to stand out and go?
Well, I bought my first company. The one thing I'll leave you with, advice to anyone, it would be if you're going to get rich, there's a few ways to do it. Maybe you become a CEO of a company, which is pretty hard, but you got to own your own business. That's the way I think you're going to be successful and ultimately make money.
How old are you now?
76.
You look incredible for 76.
Well,
thank you so much. And I'll leave you with this, because you're in private equity. What's the best investment somebody can make in today's world?
Right now, the trend is going to be manufacturing in the U.S.
Why?
Well, because I think we're going to try to onshore, and we're trying to do that more and more, but our private equity firm only buys U.S. manufacturing companies.
So you're getting into manufacturing. That's what you would do.
That's what I would continue to do.
So you can get rich doing that in today's world.
Oh, for sure.
You got amazing advice. Thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate you.